Hansen with the Warriors Forum. Today we're going to check out the Warrior Waterfed pole by Reach It. We're going to unbox the Warrior Waterfed pole just to kind of give a description of what's inside when you purchase the Warrior Power Pack from Reach It. The reason we chose the Warrior pole was we run a operation that primarily cleans commercial office buildings with a range from 2 stories to 6 stories. And this is kind of a good mid-range pole, it seemed. It starts at about a 33-foot pole. You can add Reach It has an A-B system you can add to the poles. If you take a 33-foot Reach It Warrior, and if you add a section A, it adds 11 feet. Adding an AB will add 22 feet, and an ABB will add approximately 33 feet, which can bring this Warrior pole at about 33 foot all the way up to about the 74-foot range. So it gives you options to kind of grow with your company if that's one of your needs. We're going to box this. Taking a first look. Standard cardboard box with a cardboard sleeve tubing. When poles are packaged in the cardboard tubings, these tubings are very strong and sturdy, really protects a pole during shipping. Reach It poles always are well known for good detailed information. This is a Reach It tag on here. Also has a QR scan code on here. Scan that, get more information. Very good about teaching and learning new information. Methods also about their products. First section is a shock stop. Same length as the other sections. Got a good feel to it. It's a smooth surface. It has it's not a slippery surface, so it has somewhat of a grip to it. Good feel to it. Clamps. You can feel the pressure point on the clamps when using these. And it also has the tension on the other side, so you can adjust your tension as needed. Also has a tube runner running down the middle. If you remove the shock stop section, it exposes that Warrior pole. That Warrior pole, in my opinion, is one of the best looking poles that are out on the market. Reach It always goes above and beyond other manufacturers when it goes to appearance of their products, and the Warrior pole kind of stays within that same expectation, I guess, from what you would expect from them. So you have a shock stop section, the basic Warrior pole. One nice thing with the shock stop that I noticed also is the stainless steel end cap on that butt end of it. Great for protecting it. Also, the Warrior pole has that same metal end cap, but it also has a rubber boot on the bottom there. Even better protection. That's the piece that's always going to be touching the ground there. When you operate the pole, like all new poles, slides well. You really don't know how a pole operates with extending until you get it used in the field, get some dirt and debris inside there, and see how it operates at that point. One good thing I always like to see is when you extend extension. So these are meant so you can drop sections at any time. One really good thing I like on poles is the warning section. When you're about to exceed the limit of that pole, what type of warning system it has. This Reach It Warrior pole has the best warning system I've seen because it has such a long warning area. That warning area is very protected. It's not going to tear off. I'm a Gardner fan. I use Gardner poles primarily in my business, and they only have a 1-inch, it's almost like a utility tape, and that wears off rather fast, leaving the user exposed to not knowing when the end of that section is going to be. So with this being such a long area, and it's durable, I don't see this wearing off anytime soon. Also with this, all sections seem to have that same metal cap base. Keeps every section pretty well protected, so you can take off any section you choose. They're all going to have that same base on it up here. which is a nice feature. Just extends the use of that pole longer because it protects it, keeps it in good working order. With this Warrior pole, another thing that I noticed that I have here is I have a Gardner Extreme. This is a 47-foot pole, but the height, big thing I noticed is where the height of where these clamps are at on both. I'm a shorter guy, so the reach that I have to extend these sections on a Warrior is much lower and more comfortable to reach, to where a Gardner and most other brands are a little bit taller poles, so you're going to extend yourself farther and just be a little more comfortable with that shorter reach. Kind of liking that factor of it, to extend it within my reach. It'll be a more comfortable fit to extend and lower a pole for sure. The Warrior pole that has the camo decals on it. Warrior's very visible on it. Great looking pole, has the same feel as the shock stop section does. Great, I'm impressed by the pole for sure, by the appearance. Once we get in the field, take another look at it, see how it performs. With the power pack, comes with brush and other accessories. With this Warrior power pack, this is kind of what's inside our package here. Brush, connect section, some brochures and some other information. I also ordered an additional, besides the constructor brush, I ordered a radial brush. Big hype about some of the radial brushes that came out. I wanted to check one of those out myself, see what the difference compared to the constructor brush. So I pre-ordered it. That's just a tag saying that I did pre-order it. And so that brush, constructor brush, comes in a great case. Pull out hard plastic tube or lined case. Looks like it has snaps on it, so you could return it back to this case after using. If you switch out multiple brushes, it keeps it protected. There's a nice cardboard brush down the center to keep the bristles protected while shipping, which is great. With this constructor brush, I like the feel of these brushes. The center brushes feel very aggressive. They have 5 layers of lower line brushes here, and they are very aggressive, more aggressive than I've felt on any other brush before. If you can kind of see, you have different levels and angles of brushes to work into corners, which is a great feature, I would imagine, to work into those corners. I do see a little bit of fraying or bent bristles already, just coming out of the box, which is kind of a warning sign to see, wondering how long they'll keep firm in the field once we get used to them. So that'll be interesting to see. Has a swivel action, adjustable neck on it. Push to fit fittings for the pole hose. Kind of liking that. I'm excited to use that swivel action. Only concern is working at heights, how that swivel action, how it lays out on the glass. When you're working at taller heights, pressure onto the brush is very important. And when you're using a side-to-side action, it'll be interesting to see how that all works out once in the field. With this, you have for sure more paperwork. QR codes on here, scan codes, find out more information about the Rhino high flow tubing that it comes with, which will be this tubing here. It comes with a push to fit Gardena fitting, 75-foot of hose, Gardena fitting. We always choose Rectus 21 fittings on ours, just steel fittings that seem to last longer for us. This is the connect section, so it comes in 3 different sections here. Also has that rubber butt on the back, steel sections on the butts of them, which is nice. Steel section on that. So the connect, reach it. I've never used the connect section before, but when I understand you can build a second pole, kind of a reason why we ordered a second 2-pack hose. And we also ordered that second brush, so we can kind of put 2 poles together with this one package. Kind of nice thought. And then also if we order the A-B sections to make this taller when we're not using those A-B, they can be put into here so you could get a 2-story pole possibly a 3-sword, even with this, using those sections if they're not being used to make that warrior pole package a little bit taller. So the quality is just the same on this Connect as it felt on the warrior pole. It's a great feature there. Inside here, you get the hardware pack. It looks like a tool kit, miscellaneous tools in here, Allen wrenches. Oh, if your jet skip blocked on your brush head, has a tool to kind of efficiently you plug jets out, fix those, or gardena fittings. So it comes all set with everything you need to get it set up and work with your system. This is one piece I was very excited to try out, was the Check It TDS meter. This Check It TDS meter attaches to the tip of the pole, right by the brush head. It has a piece of Velcro, and you attach it to with the same tube fittings that you're using running down the pole, and very lightweight. One push of a button checks your TDS. Very convenient to have, rather than a pocket meter possibly, where you could put in your pocket, it could fall out, or you could set it on a job site, set it down on a job site and misplace it. So I'm very excited to use that, see how that works out for us. You have a Reach It grip handle in here, just for more comfort. When using the pole, I would imagine this would slide on to a section or two, or maybe there's a couple in there. 2 different locations, it appears. When you're using these poles all day, comfort is a big deal. Clean kit. A kit to clean your water-fed pole. Very important to maintain these poles. We pay a lot of money for them, so we want to keep them up and running, keep them used in our fields as long as we can. But taking care of them is a huge need also. There's another type of this looks like it goes on to, I'm not sure what it is. Looks like it attaches to the tip of the pole. Not sure what that is actually right there. A handle kit. So this is for just to make it a little bit easier on your body ergonomics. I would imagine handles that attach to the base of the pole, just so it keeps the handles when they're attached, just gives you a better body positioning when you're using a pole, just better posture, so it makes it easier work on your body. Great feature. Kink it. This is something that attaches. Oh, you can kink your hose, tie it off, comes with Velcro, shut your water supply down right at your pole, so you don't have to run back to a machine. Nice little added feature in that inside there. Prism glasses. Avoids neck strain. Some people like them, some not. I like that it includes so many different parts inside this package. Extra push to fit fittings in there. Again, more push to fit fittings in there. A lot of information on the Warrior Power Pack, what you get in it, and again, training videos and the warranty information that's also inside here with the checklist of everything that's included with your set. I think this is a lot of little different tools. One person's not going to use everything in here more than likely, but it gives you an option of using the things that work within your company, your style of cleaning. And it's great that they include so many things, and it's up to you to try them out, see what you think, and use them. So my impression of that before using it, I think it's a lighter weight pole. I like that the clamps are within reach for a guy my size. Works good, and excited to get it in the field, put it to use, and report back on it after we get some dirt in here, get some wear on it, and see how it holds up to myself and employees' use on it, and we'll get that reported back to you. Again, Jeff Hansen, Window Warriors Forum. Check us out on different products and tools that we use in the field and other members use in the field. Thank you for your time.